So it's finally time to talk to you all about what we've been doing, and I am really excited to be making this video. First of all, let me say that it's been a long time coming for me personally. You know, I've been up, I've been down, out of esports entirely for a bit of time, had an entire year worth of planning, and now I'm at a point where I really think I'm comfortable enough to start making videos and talking to you all about what my vision is for the brand, what it's all gonna look like in the grand scheme. So stick around to the end of the video if you wanna hear more about Detonate and more about what we're gonna be doing in this year and the years to come. First, let me express my excitement. Detonate is back. It's been a long time since I've gotten to even say that name and be as excited and inspired as I am right now. I'm looking forward to what we're going to be working on. And to start, I wanna say, thank you to the fans that have followed me for as long as I have on this vision, but also I want to thank the team that I have the extraordinary honor of working with throughout this project. So to Scott, to Tyler, to Colin, to Alec, and to Zach, thank you guys so much. I'm really excited for what we're going to do with this brand, and genuinely can't thank you guys enough from the bottom of my heart. Finding the right team and creating an environment where everyone feels comfortable, confident, and inspired to come to work and ready to produce their best quality. Honestly, I feel like that's the best thing that I can ask for, is to create a space where everyone feels comfortable enough working in the environment that they work in. And I want to tell all of you watching this is what we intend to be. This is how we intend to be. And this is exactly what we intend to do, exactly who we are, what the brand means, how we'll strive to achieve our success, and explain, why we even did this in the first place. Why does Detonate exist? Why did we even come back? And I think you all deserve to know why it left initially, as well as why it's back now. So who are we officially? Detonate is a lifestyle gaming and professional esports brand centered in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Now, why did we center ourselves here? First of all, we believe that Georgia and the Southeastern region has great potential for growth and development within esports and professional video games. The only thing with that is we haven't really tapped into the market the way that we should. There's no professional teams here, maybe one or two that have made a big impact, and a lot of franchise teams that have come up for the Call of Duty League and for the Overwatch League, but there haven't been very many lifestyle gaming brands that have come into the space and come into the industry to really make an impact on this region. And we feel like with games out that have heavy influence on a global basis, like League of Legends or like Rocket League, we want to integrate our brand into video games like this so that we're able to integrate and produce rising competitors, creators, and talent from all over the industry, so that they don't have to uproot their lives from moving from one place to another. They can start here in Georgia and achieve a professional career. Personally, I wish I would have had an opportunity to, when I was growing up, to create a career for myself in gaming. But those opportunities in grade school and colleges and even at a professional scale simply did not exist for me, or were exclusive to areas I simply didn't have access to. So for the future aspiring professionals of this industry, I believe that you deserve an opportunity to work on your craft that you love and enjoy so much. And we believe gaming creates those new experiences and opportunities that allow your passion to explode. And that's what we want to offer with Detonate. So originally, I started the business back in 2015, and it was an extension of my passion for video games and competition. I've always been really competitive. That's just been in my blood since I was 5 years old, when I played traditional sports, all the way up until I turned 19 years old. Now growing up, I'm seeing this rise in popularity for competitive video games, and that sparked something in me that I hadn't felt in a long time. Esports had effectively combined two things that I was very compassionate about. I loved video games ever since I was 5 years old, and my big brother got me into it. And I love traditional sports because my family was always a very sports-based and active family. Now esports had come into this and created this new industry, this new rise, and I wanted to be a part of it, and I wanted to make a big impact on the industry in the best possible way that I could think of. Working with the brand the first time, I quickly realized this was everything that I wanted to be a part of. Like, in what world would I get to own and operate a company that gets to go against a company that's owned and operated by Rick Fox? This was a dream come true for me, especially winning, beating out their Counter-Strike team with ours was just one of the most monumental moments for me. And it just fueled my passion and my drive to create a brand that not only saw potential in rising stars, but the underdogs in a lot of scenarios, because they can come out on top as well. And that's what I want my brand to be all about. Unfortunately, a business can't sustain itself on passion alone. We needed funding, and at that time, we simply didn't have it accessible to us. So I ended up merging the brand with another company. I go off, I work with a few other brands, and I realized along the way that a lot of times they didn't really focus on cultivating an environment that staff, content creators, and players wanted to build lasting relationships with. And I felt like this was most essential because a lot of the most successful esports teams that we saw currently in the industry cultivated very long-lasting relationships, not only just with their staff, but also with their players and their content creators. So after doing this, I really wanted to have that feeling back that I had in the first place when I had Detonate the first time. I really wanted to feel like I was doing what I was meant to be doing for the rest of my life. So in the beginning of 2020, we start building and forging the brand anew, making a new logo. We built out a new brand identity, and we started to create an entirely new vision. More important to us than anything was that the brand be timeless. In the next 10 years, we want to have the exact same impact on our community as we have in year one. Because to be truly impactful is to shatter the limit of your ability. We want to champion the best esports athletes in the industry. We want to empower the most authentic influencers. And most importantly, we want to impact the lives of our viewers and fans in a way that grows and cultivates communities both on a local level and a global scale. So in order to succeed in this venture, we must first understand exactly how we aim to measure success. So our goal is to expand the esports ecosystem in the South to form the pinnacle of cultural impact in lifestyle gaming and in competitive video games. To mold the infrastructure of our brand, we will start by first joining our brand with Atlanta creators for best practices of integration and content creation. We will produce, manage, train, and develop these influencers to scale their personal brand alongside the Detonate brand. You're gonna see a lot of content produced on social media, on Twitch, and on YouTube developed specifically to express our passions and enjoyment for the games industry. And expect to see us at a lot of events once COVID-19 restrictions have been lifted. You'll also, in the near future, see us competing in titles like Rocket League, Valorant, some fighting games, and a lot more coming soon. Competition is at the very core of what I stand for, and being able to compete in and dominate in video games is something I want our athletes to be able to do. So I intend to embolden and empower them however I can. We're gonna do what it takes to provide for our competitors so that they can live well, focus on their day-to-day health and wellness, and train day-to-day by minimizing their external hassles. I can sit here and talk to you guys all day about what our brand intends to do, but to an extent, the words won't mean anything unless we take action. So here's what we're gonna do. We're going to show you our growth. We're gonna showcase our creators. We're going to bolster our athletes, and we're going to do it all while giving back to you guys in our community. I genuinely appreciate all of you that have stayed and watched up to this point, and I look forward to meeting with you, talking with you, growing with you, and building this business to be a brand you're actually proud to represent. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and follow each of our social media outlets as well. That's on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all that jazz. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next time.